reality is all reality. Their reality is all perception. And my reality, that's an infection. My reality don't want no part of that detection. So I pick it up and move it to another section. Their reality you would think is full of perfection. Correct.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Neo coming to you from My Reality TV, life from our point of view. Ratings for NBA 2K15. I just wanted to talk about this for a second because it's been kind of bugging me all morning. I've been, ever since I got my little desire to get the game now, after watching the facial scan video and settling in to actually I'm gonna be purchasing the game when it comes out. I've been watching videos, just trying to catch up on some of the stuff that I missed. I didn't miss much. I pretty much saw everything. I just been watching, checking out other videos for some of the guys that went to the community event, things like that. And just some other random videos that were on YouTube. And I was thinking about some of the tweets that in conversations I either had with people or I saw people having about the ratings. Let me just first say this. I personally am not one of those people that gets overhyped about the ratings anyway, because most of the time they're all bullshit and they need to be changed and adjusted. So once I get the game, I'm just going to go through and change everything to fit what I think it should be anyway. So that's why I don't really stunt if people are rated too high, too low, or nothing like that. Speaking of which, let me do me a little promo, get those rosters by Neo for your Madden 15, and for the coming NBA 2K15 I will be doing the rosters by Neo once I get my hands on them and I can adjust them. And throughout the season, as I notice guys wearing certain stuff, certain accessories, certain shoes, certain skill sets they might have, certain things might need to be adjusted. That's the kind of stuff I'll be doing. But back to my whole point with this video is the ratings. I saw people saying things like they can't believe Kevin Durant's a 95 and he should be ranked right with LeBron James. They should have pretty even ranking. And I'm like, no, not at all. I don't agree with that one bit. I think Durant at a 95 is pretty all right. I think it's all right for him to be a 95. I think LeBron at a 98, I'm perfectly fine with that. And let me explain to you why. If we were ranking it solely on offense, then yes, Durant, I would give 101. I'd give him 101. But we're not ranking it solely on offense. And the ratings aren't based solely on offense. They're based on offense, defense, rebounds, a lot of different things. LeBron is all the way around good, right? Certain things he's extra good at, but he's all the way around good. So his 98 is probably the product of a lot of different factors. Whereas Durant's, most of that is just going to be 3-point shooting, jump shooting, things of that nature, scoring ability, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad defender, but he's not top 5. He wouldn't be somebody that I would be worried about him guarding, somebody on my team or something like that. But he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the 95 is a good look. But just because he's on the cover doesn't mean he has to have the highest rating. And I wish people would get that out their mind. I wish people would get out their mind this whole 99 thing. Like these guys got to be ranked extra high for them to be good or for you to play good with them, which is bothersome. I mean, that's real. It's real silly to me personally. That's just the way I feel. Like, it's not much of a difference. All right, he is a 95 and the highest you can get is a 99. So he's 4 points away from a 99. Like, how drastic of a difference do you think that 4 points is going to make? Like, you're going to be playing, you're going to pull up a jump shot and he's going to miss. And you're like, man, if we only had those 4 extra attribute points and he was a 99, that jump shot would have went in. Nobody says that. That doesn't happen. So stop that, man. Just let it be what it is. Like, I like the way the rating system is. I like the way the new guy came in and lowered pretty much everybody to the point where it balances out, because they take into consideration a lot of different things. So like, you may have a high rated guy, but he may be rated high because he's good, really good on defense. So it's not just offense based. Like, whereas before it was offense based. Like, if you dunked real good, if you were fast, and you could hit a jump shot, your rating was pretty high. Like, you know what I mean? And it should be the way that it is now. So I'm actually happy with that. I was talking with a friend of mine on Twitter weeks back, maybe a month or so ago, and we were talking and pretty much debating Kyrie Irving and why Kyrie isn't over a 90. And I'm trying to tell him, like, look, I'm with them on him not being over a 90. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that he is. I think he's anywhere between an 83 to an 87. I think he can be anywhere slotted in there. And that's not a knock on him by any means. That's not saying he's trash. That's not saying he's whack, that he's a bad player. But he doesn't need to be a 90. He's not that good yet. But, you know, that 80 range, the high 80s, like, you know, high 80s, like over 85, definitely 85 and up. I figure like 85 to 87, 88 for Kyrie Irving is a good look. I don't know what his rating is on 2K. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm just saying, like, that would be a good look for a particular player like him. But it's not to say that he's bad. Like, just because he's rated, if he was over 90, then it's like, oh, okay, well, now he's dope. No, that's ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? He's a good player regardless. And that's all I was trying to say to my homie. Like, you know what I mean? Is that, you know, Kyrie's a good player regardless. He doesn't have to be over 90 for you to be good and productive when you use him on the game. And that's my whole take with it. Like, the ratings are the ratings. They are what they are. But you still got to go out there and execute. You still got to go out there and make these things happen. You still got to go out there and perform when you're on the court. Controlling these guys on 2K. Like, you can't, it's not just left up to the fact that, well, I got all the guys with the high rating, so I should win. Sports and things in life, period, don't work like that. Nothing works that way. Like, you can have all of the dope guys on your team. It doesn't guarantee you're going to win. You know, you still got to execute. You still got to play. You still got to, you know. And that's all I really wanted, man. I just wanted to touch base on that because I just thought that was foolish. I think it's foolish to have all of these back and forth conversations about it, these arguments, these debates, these disagreements. Like, I mean, I don't see how. I like I said, the whole LeBron and my bad, Durant need to be at equal levels that's just silly to me, because it is. That's just the way I feel. I don't feel that they're equal players. I feel LeBron is much better defensively and Durant's better offensively, but LeBron's just as somewhat good offensively in the caliber of Durant. He can't shoot as well or anything like that, but overall I think he's more rounded. And it's those things that differentiate LeBron from Durant. Like I said, if we were just basing it off offense, I mean, the top two guys in the game would be Melo and Durant. If we were just basing it offensively, but we're not. You know, you got to base these ratings on all the way around, and I just think that all the way around, it's actually right. I agree with him being a 95. I agree with LeBron being a 98. And that's really all I have to say about that, man. So. You know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my website. The link should be at the bottom or it should be flashing on the screen right about now. And just give me a holler, man. Let me know what you think. And I'll get up with y'all later. Peace.